Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is September 25th, 2018, and this is our analysis to where we analyze the analysts. These are the video I'm about to show you all are pundits or correspondents on CNBC, and they're giving you their suggestions as to what they expect will be a good place for a trade. So what I'm going to do is analyze their recommendation of what they think will be a good trade. Today on this video there's three trades. One of them is the VIX, the other one is technology, and the last one is oil or commodities. So I want you to listen to what they say, and then we're going to go ahead and analyze the charts to make sure that it is in line with what their recommendation is. This is our episode called Analyze the Analysts. So just take a moment, listen, and then we'll go and look at the charts and see exactly if they correspond with their recommendation or their suggestion.
I would probably buy more protection here because even though, the VIX moved up, it's still at a pretty attractive rate to buy protection. So I don't like to try to trade around whatever the story of the day in this White House is. That's a really dangerous game. But for me, down here, this VIX, I think, is a relatively cheap insurance to buy in your portfolio.
I think you have to lighten up.
So the first one was the VIX. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and look at this particular chart. This is the CBOE Volatility Index. It corresponds or in correlation with the market overall. So when the market shoots lower, then the VIX will shoot higher. When the market shoots higher, the VIX will shoot lower. That's why it looks so funny compared to the stock market, the Dow, the S&P, or even the NASDAQ. So as of this particular moment, I would agree with her initial analysis that the VIX will be a good hedge against the market volatility that I am expecting to see towards the ending half of this 2018 market. You can also tell here that the market low or is holding support quite well around that $11 area, but the market definitely is in tune for some increases in the upside. So initially you might can tell that at 16 would be the next level of resistance for the VIX to come to. I'm still expecting this currency as well to continue its movement to the upside. The VIX, I am looking for the market to go through some volatility over the next couple of months. So I will be in agreement with her analysis as to expect the continuation to for the VIX to move to the upside, just as a hedge of insurance for the impending volatility that so many other people within this financial market space are anticipating. Okay, so definitely look for the VIX to continue its movement to the upside. It might not happen the next couple of days, but definitely by the ending half of this year, I'm definitely expecting some increased volatility to come into the market to where the VIX should be able to profit handsomely. Okay, so now the next one is
Up on the market. The Rosenstein, we've heard about the China tariffs. We know where the players lie. We don't know how Rosenstein is going to work out. I think you have to be a seller of the market. You have to lighten up. But that is
in what though? What would you lighten up in?
A large cap tech. I would what the ships that have got you here. I would lighten up on that. I would lighten up on the outperformers. I think energy you could probably stay because that's been a laggard up until recently.
So this gentleman says the XLK or the technology sector fund on Spider. Okay, now this is this particular chart. This is the XLK, and this is the weekly chart for this particular fund, right? So this currency has seen a massive increase to the upside ever since that 2008 market crash. This have seen substantial gains in this particular space. The weekly chart continues to show you though that we are trading sideways now. The market hit the top around that $76 level during the 27th of August. So we're definitely seeing some indications of some slight weakness coming to the market right now. The daily price chart for the XLK continue to show you the same depiction. We are seeing some weakness coming in, but the market is not convinced that it's ready for lower prices as of yet. Okay, so in the short term, XLK may have another boost to the upside around $76, maybe fall a little bit lower than that. But definitely the weakness is coming into the market. So if you're in XLK, I would agree with his assessment that he will lighten up on XLK because this particular market for XLK has seen massive gains, and you would expect the ship to leave the harbor momentarily because we have reached the top of this particular market. So short term, I'm still seeing some consolidation, maybe another slight bump to the upside, but overall I do agree with his analysis as well to offset some of those profits that you have gained ever since that 2008 market crash. So that is his. And the last one is with the commodities. So let's listen to what was mentioned for commodities.
So you could stay in energy, but I would sell the overall market.
Oh, and that's where I was going. Commodities. So you started to see copper recover. Oil is basically at near 4-year highs. Okay, folks. And you heard basically Russia and Saudi over the weekend basically indicate they're willing to take oil over $80. It also seems like, at least in Russia's case, they're certainly doing what they can to disappoint Trump if he's at least been trying to job on that. Weaker dollar comes from stronger euro, comes from stronger ECB, more hawkish. That's very good for commodities. Still way oversold. They totally have not participated in this move. I would take a look.
So there you go. Commodities, oil. So this gentleman said that oil is a buy, and I would agree with that analysis. This is the daily chart for Brent crude. I want to move to a weekly chart real quick, and you can see here that we have seen some pretty good gains over the last couple of weeks, probably since the beginning half of 2016. This particular commodity has continued to see this movement to the upside. I see no issues with Brent crude going up to $90. That is going to be the next area of resistance, and I definitely forecast that to happen. The market on the weekly is still showing us some indications of market strength. If we can maintain that support around the $80 area, then I'm still looking for Brent crude to move to the upside. My analysis is in tow with his. I am looking for Brent crude to move to the upside, but understand that that $90 area is still resistant. So I can see the market moving up to at least that point, and then probably finding some weakness to come into the market, come back down. But overall, Brent crude is still looking good. Still expecting this commodity to move to the upside. So overall, all of these three correspondents or analysts for CNBC gave pretty accurate analysis for their particular recommendations or what they think the market will do over the next couple of months. And I am in tow with each and every one of their analysis. I will say that the VIX is geared for higher prices. The technology sector is geared for lower prices, and as well commodities is geared for higher prices. So I just wanted to start doing analysis for those analysts who give their opinions on the markets. So I'm just following in tow with them to make sure it lines up with what they are saying. So if you do appreciate this particular type of analysis, then come on over to our HueFin News Patreon page. From there, you'll get this cryptocurrencies, commodities, stocks, bonds, whatever the case may be. We're here to give you all our analysis comparative to the charts only. Okay. The link is going to be in the description of this video if you're still interested. If not, then just go ahead and continue to watch these videos. But we do have the precise tools to understand the market without the confusion. And if you've been a member of ours or at least a subscriber on our YouTube channel, then definitely you guys can tell that we understand what we're talking about. So again, I do look forward to seeing you all there. In the meantime, make sure you all just maintain your profitability, and I will see you all later.